हर साल की तरह इस बार भी इंटरनेशनल साउथ एशियन फेस्टिवल 28 सितंबर तो लैके अक्टूबर 1 तक ऑर्गेनाइज किया गया। इस बार इस फेस्टिवल की थीम पाथ ब्रेकर रखी गई। तो इस बार भी बहुत सारिया मीनिंगफुल जड़ियाँ मूवीज़ ने वो प्रेजेंट कीतियां गई। होर की कुछ इस फेस्टिवल के खास होया, आओ इस बारे जानकारी लेने फेस्टिवल की प्रोड्यूसर मनु संधू तो। सो मैनू हर साल ही तुहाडे वालों बहुत ही वड्डे लेवल पे इंटरनेशनल साउथ एशियन फेस्टिवल ऑर्गेनाइज किया जाता है। इस बार भी किया गया है, बहुत वधिया रिस्पॉन्स मिले। कि किदां दा लग रहा है तो की कहना चाहते हैं?
ऑनेस्टली बहुत चंगा लग रहा है कि अपनी कम्यूनिटी फाइनली इत्थे आ रही है, मूवीज़ देख रही है। सब तो वड्डी चेंज सी मैनू लोग कहते हैं कि हुण सानू पॉपकॉर्न खाण नू मिल रहा है, सो होर इंजॉयमेंट करांगे असीं, बिकॉज साडा वेन्यू पहला अलाउ नहीं करता सीगा। सो द फैक्ट दैट वी आर एट अ बिग थिएटर, इट्स अ रियली गुड फीलिंग। सो ਜਿਹੜੇ स्पॉन्सर हैगे ने अपने RBC अलूर साडे बहुत हेल्प की उन्होंने इस साल, सो वी कैन take our festival to the next level. So
इस तरह इस साल ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਫਿਲਮਸ ਆਈਆਂ ਨੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਵੀ ਥੋੜੀ ਜਿਹੀ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਦਿਓ ਕਿ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਫਿਲਮਸ ਆਈਆਂ ਨੇ।
ਸਾਡਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਥੀਮ ਇਸ ਸਾਲ ਹੈਗਾ ਪਾਥ ਬ੍ਰੇਕਰਸ। ਸੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਫਿਲਮਸ ਉਹ ਚੂਜ਼ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਮਤਲਬ ਕਿਤੇ ਨਾ ਕਿਤੇ ਹਟ ਕੇ ਕੋਈ ਚੀਜ਼ ਬਣਾਈ ਹੈ। ਸੋ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਹੈਂਡ ਪਿਕਡ ਫਿਲਮਸ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਏ ਹਾਂ। ਸਾਡੀ ਜਰੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਉਹ US ਤੋਂ, UK ਤੋਂ, ਟੋਰਾਂਟੋ ਤੋਂ, ਨਿਊਯਾਰਕ ਤੋਂ। ਸੋ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਜਰੀ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਡਾਇਵਰਸਡ ਹੈ ਨਾ। 15 ਮੈਂਬਰ ਸਾਡੀ ਜੂਰੀ ਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, 40 ਫਿਲਮਸ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ। ਸੋ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਕਰਕੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹ 40 ਫਿਲਮਸ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਏ ਹਾਂ ਇੱਥੇ। ਤੇ ਆ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਕਲੋਜ਼ਿੰਗ ਨਾਈਟ ਦੀ ਫਿਲਮ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ ਪਾਕਿਸਤਾਨੀ ਥ੍ਰਿਲਰ ਮੂਵੀ, ਜਿਹੜੀ ਟਿਫ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਲੇ ਹੋ ਚੁੱਕੀ ਹੈ। ਖਾਨਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੁਣੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਲਾਂਚ ਹੋਇਆ ਸੀਗਾ। ਸੋ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਸਾਰੀ ਕੈਸਟ ਇੱਥੇ ਆਈ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ। ਸੋ ਇਟਸ ਅ ਵੈਰੀ ਐਕਸਾਈਟਿੰਗ ਟਾਈਮ ਫॉर ਦ ਫਿਲਮ ਇੰਡਸਟਰੀ ਇਨ ਸਰੀ।
ਮੈਨੂੰ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਦਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮਤਲਬ ਇੰਨੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਪਲੇਟਫਾਰਮ ਪ੍ਰੋਵਾਈਡ ਕਰਵਾਉਂਦੇ ਹੋ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਐਕਟਿੰਗ ਦਿਖਾਉਣ ਲਈ, ਫਿਲਮ ਮੇਕਿੰਗ ਦਿਖਾਉਣ ਲਈ, ਡਾਇਰੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਦਿਖਾਉਣ ਲਈ, ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦਾ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ?
Honestly ਮੈਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਐਕਸਾਈਟਮੈਂਟ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਬਿਕਾਜ਼ ਐਜ਼ ਅ ਫਿਲਮ ਐਕਟਰੈਸ ਮਾਈਸੈਲਫ ਕਦੀ ਕਦੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਇਹ ਲਾਂਚ ਮਿਲਿਆ ਸੀਗਾ ਹੈ ਨਾ। ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰਦੇ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਮੂਵੀਜ਼ ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹਾ ਮਾਹੌਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਣਦਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀਗਾ। ਸੋ ਜਦੋਂ ਇਹ ਫਿਲਮ ਮੇਕਰਸ ਇੱਥੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ, ਇੱਕ ਦੂਜੇ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲਦੇ ਆ, ਆਪਣੀਆਂ ਮੂਵੀਜ਼ ਬਣਾਉਂਦੇ ਆ, ਫਿਰ ਇੱਥੇ ਆ ਕੇ ਸ਼ੋਕੇਸ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ, ਆਈ ਗੈਟ ਸੋ ਹੈਪੀ। ਮੈਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਪੁੱਛਦੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਐਕਟਰ ਬਣਨਾ, ਡਾਇਰੈਕਟਰ ਬਣਨਾ, ਦੈਨ ਦੇ ਗੈਟ ਟੂਗੇਦਰ ਐਂਡ ਦੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਡਿਊਸ ਮੂਵੀਜ਼ ਜਸਟ ਫॉर आवर ਫੈਸਟੀਵਲ ਐਂਡ ਇਟਸ ਸੱਚ ਐਨ ਅਮੇਜ਼ਿੰਗ ਫੀਲਿੰਗ।
You are doing a great job. Any message to the VTV Canada audience?
Yes, thank you for being one of our sponsors. You guys are always with us. ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜੁੜੇ ਰਹੋ। ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਵੱਡੇ ਹੋ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਵੱਡੇ ਹੋ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ। So keep being with us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I am a director and writer, and my film premiered today. It was a world premiere at Isaf, and I feel so blessed.
And how you associated with the International South Asian Festival?
In terms of, well, I am South Asian, and I just feel like it's so important to be able to be a part of festivals like this and to be recognized by a South Asian festival as a South Asian filmmaker just means so much more, because it just means that you're so much more accepted in the community, and that makes me feel really good.
And tell us something about your film which presented in the South Asian Festival.
Sure. So it's a story about a young Muslim girl who wears hijab, and she's on a journey towards finding her dreams and trying to pursue it. She's confronted with different Islamophobic, cultural stigma, but at the end of it, it's really about a story of a girl who also is very close to her mom, who is sick with cancer. So it's a story of hope, a story about believing in yourself and just never giving up.
And if someone missed the chance to watch the film here, how they can watch?
So we are premiering at other festivals, so I encourage them to go on our Instagram at level.film and follow us.
You are a jury member for this festival, so how hard this job is for you?
It was hard because there were a lot of really lovely stories, but more so it was just exciting because, you know, an Indian film festival that has this many queer stories is really special. And so I watched everything twice just to make sure that I was making the right choice, and it was lovely.
Yeah. And are you excited for tonight's award show?
I am. I'm excited to give the award. I'm excited to see the closing night film, and just connect with everybody.
And Manu Sandhu doing a great job to organize such a big platform for the talented people. So how would you like to say about it?
They've done such a fantastic job. The gala was so fun, and it's really nice to be a part of this festival and to see how much it's grown over the years and how it will continue to grow.
Yes, well, thank you all for having me here. I am actually an Isaf Alum. My film screened last year here. It was called Stay With Me a Little While, with actually Gathi Patel Bal, who's my co-star. and she's here actually screening one of her films that she was in. But yeah, I've really come to love this community here. I've come back this year not as a filmmaker with a film, but as a lawyer from New York. Wanted to talk about artificial intelligence and its impact on the film industry and how independent filmmakers can protect themselves from a legal perspective.
And what's the future of AI now? Because everywhere it's AI, AI.
Yes, it is everywhere, and it's going to stay everywhere. It's only going to expand and grow, and we're going to have to find a way to coexist with it. That said, as a creator and an artist, I understand the fear and the worry we all have. Like, is it going to replace all of us? Is it going to dilute our work? But I do think, like, from a legal perspective, there's going to be enough limits around this. That's part of the reason SAG and the WGA striked was related to AI concerns. And I think that's really going to become the model for the rest of North America in terms of making sure AI knows its place.
Any message to the VTV Canada audience?
Thank you all for having us from all over the world, really. It's become such a global presence here in Surrey and the Vancouver area. So just want to thank you all for your warm hospitality, and I feel like this has become a bit of a second home for me. So thank you.
Hi guys, I'm Karen David. I'm an actor and a singer, songwriter. And I'm really proud to be a juror at this year's ISAF. It's been such an honor to watch the work of so many incredibly talented filmmakers. It's really inspiring. And you learn so much from these I was adjudicating the short films, the North American shorts. And it was just utter joy to watch each of these stories. And I know, like, having done produced shorts before, you know, just how much work and effort and passion, and it takes a village and many hours, you know, of editing and all of that to see it from an embryonic stage to its finality and to see it on the big screen. It's just been so joyful, and it's been a real honor to adjudicate them, and so hard because they're all so good, genuinely. And I now understand, you know, every time when I'm entering competition or something, right, and they all say, well, everyone's a winner and we want everyone to win, and I'd be like, yeah, all right, you know. But now I truly understand that, because there's so much talent that I really want all of them to win. I want them all to win. I'm like, why do we have to pick two? I want to pick all of them. So it was a really tough decision that we had, but just really honored to be here.
I'm Zahra. I'm the writer and director of Inflames, and we're really thrilled to be the closing night film here at ISAF.
And tell us something more about your film, Inflames.
The film is about a mother and daughter who have to navigate the violence of an oppressive society after the loss of a layer of patriarchal protection that they had. And it's a story about survival and resilience and community. And it's been really incredible traveling with the film. We had our world premiere at Cannes. We just brought it to Canada with TIFF. And bringing it to ISAF in a way feels like bringing it home. We're finally able to share this film with our community, and we're really honored to be here.
So Mohammed, you are an actor. You perform so many times. So what would you like to say about your film?
I mean, so it's been an amazing experience traveling with the film in Canada and being here at ISAF. It is such an honor to bring our film to our South Asian audiences. You know, I've worked with Zahra for such a long time now, and it's so amazing to see the work being celebrated. I think my character in the film, Salim, he represents a form of the patriarchy that has been manifesting and been, being in society, and it has been messing around with women for so long. I think it's important that we address those issues and create more narratives where women are celebrated, and we champion and empower not only women in our spaces, but women all around the world.
And there are so many people who want to become actors. So any message for them?
I think my message would be to never give up, keep trying, be smart, work hard, research. Educate yourself, research, find out where the casting agents are, find out where the directors are, and network, guys. It's important to go out there.
Thank you so much, Mohammed.
Thank you so much.
I am so excited. I think this is my first time in Canada, first of all, first time in Vancouver. So I'm having like fun and like to present this film in front of the South Asian crowd is something like this is. I'm so excited how the people are gonna react. I'm just looking forward to all of that. Yeah.
And you are playing a lead role in the film Inflame. So tell us something about your role.
It's about. It's very complicated to tell you exactly what the role is, but we can say that it's about a South Asian family, and I'm playing the eldest daughter in the family, and like you will see the complications, the pressure, the society, like how they treat the woman, the eldest one in the family. Yeah, I cannot spoil it, so yeah.
Yeah. And how you feel about it to be here?
Oh, I feel great. Yeah, it's like it feels like home. It's like our own crowd, like South Asian people. I'm seeing a lot of similar, like familiar faces. So I'm really excited to see how they're gonna react. It's always fun to see how the audience is gonna react to the film and how they're gonna react, like to because it's a horror film, so you never know the jump scares and you know. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
So I play Asid, which is the male lead of Inflames. I am Mariam's romantic interest. So I'm like a guy who I meet, Ramisha's character Mariam, and we try, I try to help her, but I'm really not able to. But then at the same time, we get interested, and that's like the romantic angle of the film. We had a lot of fun doing all of those scenes, and then there's also another whole different aspect of the film, but I'm not allowed to spoil it. So please do watch the film. I hope you like it.
So Ajay, firstly, we would like to know more about your film. So tell us something about your film.
Sure. I wrote and directed a short film called Starch, which is set in Australia in the 1990s and follows a young mother who, on one tension-filled night, steals cash from her in-laws and has to deal with the consequences.
And how you feel about to associate with the International South Asian Festival?
It's been amazing. I mean, it's been such a privilege to be invited here and share this film with Canadian audiences. It's been really moving to see people react to the film and respond so well to it. And yeah, we're feeling really lucky to be a part of it all.
Any message for the audience?
Just thank you for seeing the film, and I can't wait to share more with everyone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
So I play an immigrant mother who the film is based in Australia, and I play an immigrant mother who's basically tight on cash, and she's waiting to hear from her husband to see if he's gotten a job. I think maybe Ajay told you. I feel like I'm repeating this. He does a better job of telling it. But I'll tell you a little bit how I feel about the role. As I'm a mother now. I have a 3-year-old, and I shot the film when my son was 15 months old. And the film came to me, and it spoke to me in so many ways because the character in the film, she feels very trapped and sort of bound by her duty, and also sort of driven to find a solution to help her family survive. And it was very much how I felt, in real life, especially because I had a pandemic baby. I had a July 2020 baby. So it was a very emotional time for me, and I was probably still in postpartum depression. There was so much going on when the film came to me. And so it was just a very special film, And I don't know if Ajay told you, we learned Tamil in 2 weeks for the film, which was a huge challenge to overcome. But Ajay, hired a dialogue coach and who was on call for us 24/7 to send us the lines so we can learn them phonetically, because I have no idea. I'm Gujarati and I have a Hindi, Urdu background, but I have no South Indian languages under my belt. And so learning this and sort of still bringing the character through the language felt sort of like a culmination of almost like 6 or 7 years of acting work that I've been doing. I've been I approach my acting work from a very different place now. And so it was, we talked a lot about how it was only a 2-week process where we could learn how to shoot the film in Tamil, but my acting process sort of had already prepared me for that, And so the film is just really special. It's one of my favorite films. I'm so grateful and blessed to have been a part of it. I love shooting it. I'm so glad that it's now doing the circuit, and I'm really thankful to be here at Isaf. It's been a beautiful community. Thank you to Manu and Pansy and Kirtana and Pallavi and Pulkit for putting so much love
into the festival, and I see all of you guys here. Vancouver, Surrey is just so warm and welcoming, and I hope to come back year after year. It's been really lovely.
Yeah, I'm Lalitha Fernando. I'm the writer and director of A Capsule for Robin. We're thrilled to be playing at Isaf, and it's a movie that's about a dinner party that goes awry when the husband character, played by the beautiful and talented Vandit Bhatt, tells his partner that he doesn't want to bring kids into a troubled world. And it's set in a science fiction backdrop, has some apocalyptic vibes, but we try to find the hope and the utopian moments in all of that chaos. Yeah.
And you are playing a great role in the movie, so tell us something about your role.
I play the husband, like Lalitha just said. And I'm a little reluctant as to whether we should have kids or not. And I don't believe that it's the right thing to do in the world that the movie is set in. It's like he said, it's sci-fi with a lot of heart. So yeah, I start out being a little reluctant about having kids, and then maybe I change my mind, maybe I don't. You'll have to watch the movie to find out.
Definitely. And you came all over from the United States. So how you feel about here?
I love it here.
It's been so wonderful. I'm coming from Boston. He came from New York, and it was a long flight, but it was so worth it. We've met so many amazing filmmakers, and I really had to, tip my hat to Pulkit and all the programmers, because the shorts that we are in company with are just so beautifully crafted and so compelling that I'm just rejuvenated watching them and being in their company. And so I'm just excited to be here, to watch another film tonight, and get back to work, honestly.
I know. It's my first time in Vancouver. It's my first time in Surrey. And I mean, I just can't wait to come back. It's just been so wonderful. Vancouver is so beautiful. Surrey is so beautiful. Beautiful people here. Everyone is so welcoming. Everyone's energy is really warm. And I love it. I can't wait to come back. Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, so my film is called Wrong Side Up. It's a father-daughter story about how the daughter becomes her father's caretaker after her mother passes away. And just the friction that comes with that role reversal of becoming kind of a caregiver for your parent, especially in the face of loss and the unpredictability of also navigating your own adulthood. So it's a tender father-daughter story.
And how you feel about here tonight's for award gala?
I'm really excited. This is actually my first festival, so just meeting everybody has been incredible. Being included with the lineup of films is just very humbling, and it's quite a privilege. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Ghosh is a short narrative film that follows the journey of this young Indian woman who's a mother, and she tries to seek help for her husband who is undiagnosed bipolar. And there's a certain event that happens that causes their son's life to be at risk of dying.
And you are playing a great role in the movie, so tell us something about your role.
Yeah, my character's name is Shivani. So everything that takes place, that Radha mentioned, takes place during, my wedding, essentially. And it's such a special film with such a special message. I feel like I was just blessed to be, a small part of it, for sure.
And how you feel about it to associate with the ISAF?
Oh, I love ISAF. I mean, they've taken such good care of all of us. I am so excited to tell other people about ISAF and to make sure that they submit their films. I mean, it's a Canada Screen Award qualifying festival. The staff here has been amazing, and the curations have been truly, truly, truly amazing. So I'm just so grateful and honored to be here. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Hi, I'm Pallavi Sastry. I'm an actor and producer based out of Los Angeles, but this year at ISAF, I'm the co-director of programming.
I'm Kirtana Sastry. I'm her sister. I'm also co-director of programming and a casting director and producer based out of Los Angeles.
Hi, I'm Pulkit Datta. I'm based in New York. I'm a producer and director. This year, I'm the artistic director of ISAF.
And tell us something about your duties, the program director, what they can do.
Yeah, so this year we were asked to raise the bar of the festival, and it was already a very inclusive environment, and what we wanted to reflect that in the program. So we went out and we got great films from all over the world in diaspora, and we're really proud of this program this year. I think it's been a landmark year for ISAF, so we're really proud of it.
Yeah. And how you feel about to associate with ISAF?
Yeah, I mean, listen, Pallavi and I had the great privilege of having a film here last year, and they were so ridiculously warm and inviting to us. We've gotten to know Manu and Pansy so well, who run the festival, and it was a no-brainer for us to join and to be able to really celebrate international diaspora films all across the South Asian countries and diaspora is, I mean, it's just the biggest gift.
And tell us something about your role as an artistic director.
Sure. So for me, it was sort of coming up with an overall theme and vision for the festival, and how to bring it together with our team members and other people who are involved. So coming up with a theme with Pathbreakers, which was our theme this year, coming up with sort of industry programming ideas, other things to do, but also working with them on how to integrate films with the other stuff that we're doing and how to make it like a more wholesome experience for everyone. So hopefully we pull that off.
Yeah. And you all three did a hard work for these 4 days. And how much excited you are for tonight's?
I think it's more celebrating,
Yeah,
right?
celebrating.
And relief, relief that we pulled it off.
Yeah.
And not that we doubted it at all. I think it's just we were excited that this was a challenge, We were like tackling a challenge this year. And I do think we did a good job. So today is more of a celebration.
Yeah. And we get to enjoy the amazing closing night film with all the audience members. I'm really excited to see it in theaters and how they'll react to it, and then get to celebrate the filmmakers after the fact with the awards.
Yeah, I think, a lot of this festival is about celebrating community, and I think over the 4 days, we've been able to bring together people in so many different ways, and I think they're getting a lot of connection, value, and, all of that out of it. So I think community is our big buzzword, and tonight's about celebrating that, like they said.
Thank you so much.
Thank
you.
Thank you so much.
So Sandeep, tell us something about your film today.
Well, I'm very proud and grateful to the ISAF team. We had our Canadian premiere of my short film, Your Love, which is a queer Punjabi Sikh love story set to the song by Convict, which is actually the original song by Noor Jahan remixed.
And a little bit briefly explain the story of the film.
Sure. So it's a love story, and it's set to the iconic Punjabi song, and it's about two young lovers that are torn apart and then brought together by an unexpected soul and given a second chance at love.
And how you feel about it to be here tonight?
I mean, look, we're in such amazing company. There's so many wonderful artists here. And I think that ISAF has created such an amazing, inclusive space by bringing us all together and connecting us with our stories.
Thank you so much, Sandeep.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Kavi Ramachandran Ladner. My film is Now and Never, short film that played in the Mind Over Matter block. It's about mental health and spirituality. I play 5 different characters. They're all aspects of her psyche, and it just weaves that themes of like the journey of self-love, really.
And you are playing a role as well, so tell us a little bit about your role in the film.
Yeah, so I play all 5 of the characters in the film, and so I play a woman named Harriet who is going through a deep anxiety attack. We could say it's the beginning of the pandemic, the sense of loneliness that we all felt and everything like that. And then she's confronted with these voices in her head, the voices that make her focus on the past, the ones that make her focus on the future, and to try to keep her from being present. And so she's struggling with that, like we all do, and it's the journey of her finding how to be with herself and to live and love herself.
And how you feel about to associate with the ISAF?
I love it. It's so important and valuable for us to have a safe place for our South Asian filmmakers. And I mean, the quality is extraordinary, and each SAF festival that I come to is like better than the next and everything. So, I've been to Chicago South Asian Film Festival and this one, and I know I've gone to another one, but I just love it. I love it so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.